10-foot, 3/4 inch, like plastic outdoor conduit, that gray shit.
Yeah.
Plug 4 of them together, just gives you this circle. It's about $18 to me. Okay. Coach,
Yeah. Normally, guys, and this might not be such a great drill for your interior guys, but for your outerior guys, especially for your ends. All right. This is something that we really like to do. All right, and we're just pretty much just bending, running the hoop, right? So get yourself in a position. If you guys got to play stand-up ends, all right, so we're going to get in our position. We're going to yell hut. We're going to make sure, this is just the start, we're going to make sure we're dipping, we're keeping that thing down, and we're picking up the tennis balls. You ain't got to pick them up, just got to touch them. Boom, keep tight, make sure we're running around the hoop. All right, now you can add it in. You go left, you go right, you go both ways, and making sure that this shoulder's dipping. We're playing with this foot, right? So we're playing with our left, we're running, we're dipping, and we're keeping that shoulder tight. Keep as tight to the hoop as we can, coming through, running through around, all right? The next drill we like to do, give me one of those,
This is for what?
one of those shivers, coach.
He was saying.
Who?
And
Defense. Ends?
outside.
Coach will come out, he'll give me a flip. He'll give me a little flipper.
When you're turning angle.
I'll get off my thing and make sure now, when we're flipping, he'll get this outside. He's pretending like he's a tackle. This outside hand, we gotta flip, get our hips around, slip. Now we're gonna run the hoop. But making sure now when he's flipping, I gotta make sure I'm slapping and I'm flipping my hips and keeping this. And whether you slip, rip, or even do that really long, exaggerated swim move, you gotta make sure you clear your hips. So when I slap and get this shoulder turned, this hip and my outside hip, it's gotta clear him. So when I can get that shoulder turned, now I can get over the top. And just any kind of hand fighting you do. Normally when the offensive lineman comes up low, we slap low. So if coach gives me a low, boom, I'm coming down with it. He goes high, I'm coming high with it. He gives me low, 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 high, sorry coach, low, high, low. Just making sure we're just always flipping through. So making sure we're flipping and coming through. Making sure when we're running the hoop, just stay low the whole time. Dig it, dig it, dig it, stay low, keep our eyes up, and keep trying to gain ground. So this drill's perfect for our ends because that's what they're doing every time. All right? If you have quality defensive ends, stand-up ends, let them spill. Let them get an angle. Don't let them just come up the field and be a dummy. Let them get an angle and let them make a play hard. Let them come through here and make sure you're taking that outside hip away. We talk about it all the time with our defensive ends or our force players, right? So coach is over here, he's the ball carrier. I'm making sure my only responsibility is his outside hip. So I'm trying to take his outside hip away. Right here. He cuts inside me now. Now I still am closing off from the outside hip. But if I miss through the inside hip, come on, coach. If I miss on the inside hip, I whip. Oh, just cut outside it. Now I whip here on the inside hip. He's gone. If I make a tackle and I'm playing from the outside hip, I'll never lose. I'll never lose leverage. So I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. He cuts in. Now I'm still closing from the outside hip. That's that linebacker's job to take inside hip away, right? He's trying to inside out. I'm trying to get everything from the outside in. It's the corner's job, too, to get everything from the inside out. Excuse me, from the outside in. So your force players, right, your defensive ends, your corners, they're trying to get everything from the outside hip. Your linebackers and your safeties, they're reading everything inside out. So that's kind of how that's how you get leverage. That's how you have to keep leverage on the ball. One more thing on the D-line. One of the biggest misconceptions on D-line, right, is we want our ends, man, Tampa 2 style, get up the field, right? You get up the field more than a yard, you're playing behind the ball now at this point. So if coach is, let's say coach is the ball carrier, I'm the D lineman, and I'm running I got B gap responsibilities, man. I'm getting way up the field. Now he cuts through B gap. Now I'm trailing, right? You'd be better off playing at the heels of the guard, reading the ball, and playing it lateral. So when coach comes lateral, now I'm down here, now I can just suffocate him through lateral. But if I get up the field, unless he runs right into my path, I don't have a chance because now I'm trailing. So make sure when you're teaching your D lineman to fire off the ball, play at the heels of the guard or the offensive lineman, and then run lateral. Don't go to your nose, is what we say all the time. Don't go to your nose. Once you see it, then you can go. Any questions?
Bucks and sweet.
Any questions?
At the older level,